Hey there gamers, welcome back to Cryptic Gaming. So Death Tides PvP is on the horizon. May 27th it will release. So I wanted to give you all a chance to look at a few of my PvP builds, give you something to look forward to. Now, one of the things, they're going to have ships that are pre-built for those of you just coming into the game. Those ships are very squishy. They're just not quite what you're going to want to use. So I'm going to go over a few builds with you here to get you started on your quest to domination. Now, using the Sambuck brand, that can be found in the actual black market area with you need it 3500 pieces of 8. Let's go over some weapon designs. So I am using the Phoenix Talent that is specifically designed to focus in on our burning damage. Now as you see here, we're going to get that 18 strike perk. It's going to land 18 hits at a single volley. It will instantly deal 1,888 burning damage. This effect deals 200% of damage on a target with the ablaze status effect, which the Sambuck already triggers that ablaze effect. So you're going to be setting fires like crazy. You're going to be getting a lot of really nice AoEs with that. So provoking, it hits target, causes the buildup of a taunted status effect. For those who are not really familiar with what taunted is, what that does is it reduces the incoming damage or the outgoing output of the enemy. So you're not going to be getting hit with as much damage. So burning 2 adds 20% of damage as burning damage as well. Then we went ahead and added the incendiary, which is going to add another 9.6 burning damage. We did the amplified burning as well. And then I went ahead and added death blow to a couple of these. And I did go ahead on my port side. I went ahead and put, again, we're keeping up with the burning, the dire burning. Then I went ahead and put soul mending on this because this ship does have a tendency to be kind of a glass cannon, so you won't be able to heal. So the left side of my ship, I'm not really a nautical guy, but on the left side of my ship, I have added this Phoenix Talon to be able to heal. It's looking at around 7.2%. I'm sorry, about 13.2% is what we're going to be looking at here. So not too bad, not too shabby. Now with our rear weapons here, first off, we've got the Fire Bombard 3. We went ahead and added the perks of Shock, Amplified Burning, and of course Second Storm, which should actually have a nice effect to trigger out. If they're close up and they're coming in behind you, you should be able to trigger off some nice effects to shock the crap out of the guys following you. And then our Warhammer, Rocket Artillery, Explosive 2, Burning. We've added shock, severity, and precise patchwork, which again is going to restore 201 severe damage to your ship whenever you hit them. So I do recommend that you put that on there. Again, Sambuck, kind of a glass cannon, needs all the help it can get. But if you're dealing out the type of damage we're dealing, you should be able to withstand. So I am using Buccaneer's Oath. One of the things I do recommend using is Nocturne's Heart. For true PvP, Buccaneer's Oath is more of a PvE armor. But if you're using PvP here in the open world, this is okay because you can actually trigger off the smaller ships. But every time you trigger off, you're going to get that extra 25% damage and armor boost for 30 seconds. And then of course with Nocturne Hearts, you're actually getting a bigger boost than that. So you can play between whichever one you want to do there. So when it comes to the furniture, this is what is going to make or break your ship. So we have the fuse fusing station. It's going to decrease the reload time of front weapons and rear weapons by 12%. It's going to increase the secondary damage dealt by your front and rear weapons by 15%. If you remember, that's going to be those blaze effect types things. So we're really going to be triggering this blaze effect heavily on this ship. I went ahead and put the scrapper station on, restores 8,000 whole health after a crew attack. One thing, you're going to be charging up the crew attack a lot on this ship once you get in there, and you're going to be able to continue to heal and keep it heal, and that is the actual way you keep this ship afloat. I've been asked a lot of times, how do you keep this Sambuck afloat? A lot of people have tried it. I've never really showed my PvP build too much to people. Even with PvE, I typically don't show that piece of furniture because, hey man, it's one of those things I didn't want to let out, but I want to make sure everybody gets a fair chance here. Ramrod Workshop decreases the reload time of broadside weapons by 15%, increases the secondary damage dealt by broadside weapons by 10%. So we're going to decrease the reload time of the weapons off the side, and we're going to increase that secondary damage yet again, firing up that blaze effect. Okay, beam supports. This is going to increase the maximum whole health by 7%. It increases our armor rating of equipped armor by 7% as well. Very good perk to have on there, guys. Campaigning screens reduces incoming area of effect damage. You will see where a lot of folks will be trying to take you out long range with mortars or even bombards with this thing. It's going to help with that area of effect damage. It's also going to reduce the incoming burning charge of 7%. In case you run across other fire ships, a lot of guys use the fire bombards and things like that on their Sambucks, trying to shoot a little further off and trigger that effect. That's going to help you against those types of people. It's going to increase your maximum hull health by another 3%. So again, we're adding some extra hull health there. And then volatile fuel is going to increase the charge rate of the ablaze effect on enemy ships by 10%. So that's, again, just firing up that ablaze. Now, when it comes to cosmetics, it is totally up to you, dealer's choice. But that is my Sambuck build, guys. And next, we're going to be showcasing the Garuda for all of you